isn't seeing this right now, so I gotta do headset mic. Hello? Alright, at least that's working, and I realize I did everything wrong in this build. It's great. And can you tell the viewers while I post the links about your build a little bit?
Tell them about my build?
Yeah,
Sure.
what are
I
you?
went with Unicorn, Oath Sworn. I am... Oh no, we forgot to set Devotion! Or I forgot to set
Oh,
Devotion.
sweet!
We gotta go back.
Wait, then do I get to consecrate Firestorm? Because no, I think we passed a
Sure,
turn too long.
if there's a button you can push to give you back that if you want it.
Alright. Give me a sec just to... Alright, if you need to, I'll just revert. That should work.
You have to... Yeah, you push the revert button.
Let me do that, and then I'll go into this and get... Since my stream's going, I'll just take the minute here to post the links.
Okay.
But yeah, you probably do want Devotion. I probably do want Consecrate if I can. How did I forget that I needed that of all things? Yeah, Slayer. So many things to do and say. You got this here. You got this here.
I thought we banned Tome of the Flame Herald. Is that not official yet?
Are you Cleansing Flame?
Oh yeah, Cleansing Flame.
Did we?
We said none of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. If we did, I forgot. I didn't.
Yes, it's on the ban list.
Oh no! Well, I apologize. Do you not want me to consecrate you then?
It's fine. Just get the game going.
Alright, so what do I need? I reverted, and now I need to go into the pregame menu to give myself another spell or something. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Alright.
Set her at a handicap.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know this is sorry. When I go into this, I need to go to configuration, and then I need to go to custom settings.
You can't have Cleansing Flame, or you can't have Consecrating Firestorm and the Swamp, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think I can just leave it as Swamp. It's fine. Get your Devotion. I will just be Swamp.
We could also just move into one of these other provinces. That's what I'm right next to.
I probably should do that, right? You
want
to do that?
Swamp is not helping you.
Yeah, it's not. I just was like, well, I'll do it.
Just next to my dude.
Alright, now I need to, in order to do this properly, do I just, configuration, add another coin in here?
No, you click on, do you have to reset the game?
Not.
I think you do.
Oh god. Then, don't worry about it, I guess.
Well, it's a little late now.
You moved over, didn't you?
No, you have to push. No, you have to go into the game menu, hit reset. We just have to buy all the units again. That's all there is to it.
Alright. Yeah, just
maybe recast transformations. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think the transformations will be done. Need to get done. It's just the units, like you said. Alright, so you.
You should end your stream here and then wait until we're actually in the fight.
No! We're so close. I had these and then I realized I should have had these. Let's get at least one of these. And I'll keep the others the way I had them. Alright, now I'm pretty sure we had you, this guy, and gosh, who was it? Like one of my pyromancer guys? That was independent of the main group. Sure. Like this, I'm pretty sure is what I had.
I'm good to go.
Alright. I've split my stuff, I just need to move them back into position.
Pretty sure we're gonna need another turn. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm gonna move this guy here. Where's Prey here? Back was probably like this. And yeah, I'll pass another turn, I guess. And then I'll do my spell. Alright. There's a better spell than Earthshape that I have available right there. Right there. Alright. Your guys are in this province here. Alright, I'll cast it on this province. Now we will move in. Alright, so Ninju, when or if I win, it's because I cheated, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good. I'm gonna lose still. I know it. I'm pretty sure you had a bit more strength before. Now I have
I do
more
not.
strength.
Oh, let me
Oh.
cast Prelude of Doom. That's
Oh,
probably important here.
I'm worried about this.
No, you still have more strength than me. It's because of Consecrating Firestorm.
It really added
You learned
strength to me
nothing.
too. It didn't just take strength away from you. It added strength to me. Hello. No, I know consecrated firestorm. I know it's good, but I actually forgot about it somehow.
No. Have you learned nothing about game power levels? They're completely wrong.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you're
I
right.
forgot that this means I'm perma-condemned. Oh, I should not have let you do that.
Yeah, we should have fought in the swamp. Also, do you see this visual glitch on my giant? He looks beautiful. Also, I need to attack you, don't I? Yeah.
Yes, you do.
All right, let me do this on your leader, right? Yeah.
To confirm I'm not crazy, you cannot cleanse this condemn, right? Because Jordy kept telling me you could.
Oh, really?
We'll find
I kept
out.
telling
Let's see.
I kept telling him you can't.
All right, manual, not auto. Manual.
I looked it up in the modding tools, and yeah, it's an uncleansable property.
Not good.
I had like a 10-minute discussion with him about that.
Yeah, Vow of Purification does not show that it's able to cleanse. Does this one do it?
He said it's supposed to be cleansable, so it's not intention.
And Blooming Life doesn't do it either.
Well then, Ninju, I think I might win just because of that, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you do have morale drain. That will be something here.
If you can cleanse it, it's really not that oppressive, honestly, because all it does is condemn.
Yeah.
Well, there's the flames, but
Uh-huh.
if it's cleansable, it's not a problem.
I mean, I understand, like, with things like where you cannot reapply the effect in combat. I understand why they did that with world spells like Blizzard and Flash Freeze, even though it does adjust the power levels. I understand why they are made uncleansable, but Condemned can be reapplied in combat, so that doesn't make sense.
Oh, it's a bug. He just didn't believe me.
Oh,
All there is to it.
Ninju, I'm realizing now, you didn't do what I predicted.
I'm gonna have to bug report it individually just so he'll take a look at it.
I was expecting battle mages everywhere again. Last week was a lot of battle mages.
Yeah, it's almost like I run different builds.
It's almost like...
I know.
This is a lie.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't fool us.
my typecast tag is Oops All Snow Spirits, so...
Oh man. Unicorns.
Well, no, spirits are the single most broken tier 1 unit in the game.
Yeah.
Just for their pace and their survivability and their CC and everything.
Barbarian
they do.
Warriors beg to differ?
Snow Spirit, I would say, is better. Just because it evolves. Even if you go Horde and summon Warriors. Plus Shadow Affinity. And Blizzard.
Trying to remember, Ninja, you've been winning most of these, right?
And Cryomancy.
Recently?
I've been on a
The
win
school, I mean.
streak somewhat recently. I mean, I lost to Cody not too long ago.
Alright. I did pick things
think
trying
that's-
to win against you here, so I should have checked the
A
ban
game
list,
ago.
man.
Or 2 games ago.
could have done this without that tome.
I mean, the moment they fixed that to make it cleansable, I see no reason to ban that tome.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we
The
banned
fact
the
that it-
tome and not just the spell.
The fact that it makes you take Seal or Faithful is just a mechanic. I don't consider it ban worthy.
I do because it makes your opponent do that.
Yeah, but you can play around it. You don't have to.
It's not tenable. It's not a reasonable thing to have to play around.
Remember, you can also condemn him and he still gets purged. Doesn't matter if he has Seal or Faithful.
Yeah, I could bring my own condemn, thank you.
Well, I mean, it can hurt your opponent as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but what I don't like is that now you have to take specific tomes to deal with that, because it's so powerful.
I don't know if that's any different from needing to run a cleanse, needing to run a purge,
You have
needing to
more
run certain other
because
things.
you don't need specific tomes for that. There's a lot of different sources of those things. There's build variety.
It's okay. You can take your turn.
I'm trying. This is a difficult place that I'm in.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
guess. I don't know. I'd argue there's multiple sources of Zeal and Faithful in the game too.
They're not reasonable sources.
But now, Ninju, now that I've complained about it and this stream's only been going for 11 minutes, 12 minutes, and not all of that's in this fight. When my turn takes inevitably too long, you can call me out, and you need to. You should.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have moved this piece bringer. Oh well.
Good. Now I got things I want to try and get to this afternoon, so I'm gonna play recklessly and probably. Oh, is that a cooldown?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, cooldown too.
Yeah. How often do you do that?
I don't usually run unicorns. That was kind of the idea today.
Good.
See if I can make them work.
Yeah, you probably can. Against me? Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
They got slapped really hard a long time ago.
Yeah, what they used to be, but it was, I think,
No, it
single
was
action,
toxic the way they were.
right? Yeah, and you could like run to the edge of your movement and then face forward, I think.
They basically had the phasing ability of any of the spirit units.
Mm-hmm.
Except the spirits have
Yes.
4 range. For some weird reason, unicorns had 3. Which is more manageable.
Because they're from a different realm or something. History.
I don't know, that 4 range on the spirits is crazy.
Yeah. And
But that's the whole shtick with the snow spirits. You pump them out, you play Mystic Summoning, you take the Shepherd Ambition. They don't die. Like, ever. They evolve, you rush your opponent, he dies. End of story. End of game.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't counter it. You can't keep pace with that.
So this guy's gonna phase forward into me. Oh my gosh.
I forgot that you're gonna summon a crocodile on top of me.
Yeah. This turn? Don't I have to wait one more turn at least?
No.
You have the spell, don't you?
I haven't taken my turn yet. I haven't moved. You get one turn.
Well, you're
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You know, you got
Okay,
a turn to
I don't
group.
have to worry about positioning. for
Yeah.
that. Good.
Next turn. Next turn. Don't you worry. Well, unless I forget it, then you don't need to worry. Like literally, don't worry.
I would worry. Disease that -4 is ridiculous in vanilla.
Also, immunity to disease is pretty good too. I would say, generally.
That's alright. Primal Crocodile as a culture is one of the weaker primals, actually. It's only really got that crocodile cheese going for it.
Yeah.
Because food is just not a good resource. to have an abundance. That's the main problem they face. I thought about like a primal battle mage build revolving around disease, but I don't know.
Does their Primal Fury apply to their AoEs now?
Yeah. All the cultural stuff applies to every attack.
Okay, that's very powerful then, because they inflict disease on that, right? An AoE disease.
I'm assuming that's still, yeah.
Yes,
I'm assuming
Giant's
that's
Rock
carried over.
Throw can do an AoE
Very
freeze
scary.
with Primal Mammoth.
Yeah.
They did the same for like, right, the high culture damage bonus, which is of course not as strong. But then again, you have to get 5 stacks to trigger this one. Its uptime is pretty low.
That's fine. It's such a powerful ability once it does come into play.
But yeah, I do think Battle Mages and Primal might be a better mix since the patch.
I didn't need that.
It's just hard to fit them in because you have to get them out of a tier 3 tome.
What, battle
There's no tier
mages?
3 Battle Mage. Yeah, there's no tier 3, I believe.
No tier 3 tome battle mage? Yeah, I think so. There's the tier 2 ones.
And there's Banshee, if you want to count it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's Banshee. Oh, and the Watcher.
Yeah, I don't talk about the Watcher.
Not a real unit, huh?
There's also
No,
Thunderbird.
I'm sorry. I've tried. I have. I tried it with Mystic Summoning. I stacked the absolute hell out of it. I'm sorry, Watchers are bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just it's a numbers game. I know they do like 40 damage, right? And a normal battle mage does close to 20. But you're going to hit more than 2 targets with your battle mages in most scenarios.
I
Right.
think I used to like to use them for applying marked for Reavers.
Yeah, that's the one thing they could do, but then Mystic Summoning came along and ruined all of that.
I mean, I don't think that changed the value proposition of using them for Reavers.
No, what I mean, it's just not as powerful as going Mystic Summoning. Like any Magic Origin build in this game is now dominated by Mystic.
I mean, yeah, obviously if you're doing any Magic Origin focused build, but this would be an off-build choice, right?
Yeah. The other thing that bothers me with them is they have 6 range, but they're single target. Whereas every other battle mage can quote unquote cheese their to 7 range by targeting the ground.
I mean, it's okay for things to not be uniform. You can use summoning units, like it's advisable to use summoning units outside of summoning culture, especially since summoning culture is xenophobic with cultural or racial units. Like you're kind of pushed into just using Magic Origin units. That's why it's supposed to be their shtick.
They have Astral Connection, which requires racial units to be present.
You just swapped to like a controller's microphone, dude.
Yeah, something happened there.
Right, let me try that again. They have Astral Connection, which gives morale for racial units being present to the Magic Origin units.
They do, but it only applies to racial origin units, and they're like racial. It only applies to cultural units, not racial units. It won't even count Wizard King. It won't count any hero that isn't a champion. It won't count anything other than their cultural units, and their cultural unit is kind of lackluster. So you are, like I said, you're pretty much pushed into using 95% Magic Origin units with Summoner's Culture.
I can check that, but I'm
more warding.
I should certainly hope that Mystic Summoners are encouraged to summon units.
Oh yeah, but I'm 99% sure heroes do grant Astral Connection.
You would definitely be wrong. Only champion heroes do. Only champion heroes though. So like.
All right, Ninju, I did my movement.
So your ruler isn't going to have it unless your ruler was a champion.
Correct.
This guy can stay.
Isn't that the old-fashioned way of like Champion gets the hero skills from the culture. That's long gone and dead. That they removed that ages
I
ago.
bug reported it, and they said, yeah, this is fine. So
Okay. I don't know. I play it with Sovereign, and Sovereign gets the morale bonus,
Yeah, we're
so I
okay
don't really care.
yes, because Sovereign is magic origin. But
Back there.
I'm just saying, you just
Just to
because
spread
it's
out a
not,
little.
you won't get the strongest bonus for the magic origin units outside of playing Summoner Culture doesn't mean you shouldn't use magic origin units anywhere else. It's very much a
Yes
logical
and no.
fallacy and only seeing in the most efficient way possible, which I'm guilty of as well. But
It's a yes and a no for me. Tier 1 units, you always want to summon. Always. They help you. You clear the map, you get more army. Drafting takes forever. Beyond Tier 1, you're not playing summoning, and you're not like summoning a Reaper or a Baylor or whatever. Don't bother. You're going to be weaker for it. That's just how it is. You're better off stacking your form traits, your society traits, all your cultural stuff, than summoning a random magic unit that gets nothing. Because they are weaker baseline. It just doesn't help. Numbers
Yeah,
don't win
unless
this
it's
game.
Unless it's the case we were just discussing, where it's something like the Watcher and Reaver, where you have a synergy. In
It
particular,
would have to be a
with
really
Watcher,
specific.
Watcher is
Yeah.
allowed to do its thing from afar, so the lack of defensive stats is less of a problem for it. Still a big problem, but you know, there's actually
Yeah.
some wiggle room on that unit. which
I'd
there's
rather
not.
bring a Spellbreaker than summoning a Watcher. That was an example. It's not that I want the game to be this way, it's just the way the game is. It's the way our multiplayer matches have proven it to be.
the players
It's a
make
gripe
the
I
meta
have.
just because they don't want to get creative. There are niche cases where you could use, like, for instance, animals. Yes, animals will be very efficient with summoners, but
Yeah.
you can use animals with a build that is going to use cultural unit setups because of, Tome of Beasts and the small niche bonuses that will apply to both animals and plants, or dragons, or naga, or cavalry. And you can take advantage of that and have it be a very efficient build. You don't need to be pigeonholed into thinking magic origin units are only worth a damn if I'm playing summoners. Yes, they're more efficient there, but you don't need to restrict yourself so much.
No, but that's the problem, right? You want to win the game, you want to be efficient. Most players, at least, do.
I think
So,
you've missed the point of what he said.
you're saying
that's
just
okay.
take it
Completely nailed
take
over
it less
your head if that's your
serious, be more
response.
casual, think
That's
outside the
not what he
box.
said. That is not what he said.
We want to min-max. That's just how it is.
I'm not saying that you aren't min-maxing, but neither here nor there.
Min-maxing should include being willing to take unconventional choices that have been overlooked.
Right, but when option A beats option B, I don't care about option B anymore.
Okay, well then you're blinding yourself to possible niche situations where option B might be better. That's what he's saying.
So I do, for the record, take Tome of Beasts with Mystic Summoning, and my heroes give the bonus, because they also are racial. And I do mix in like a Spell Shield or even a Wild Speaker, but not late game, because you don't bring a tier 2 unit to the late game.
Yes. I'm just looking at this fight and being like, oh god.
Oh, it's just how it goes. Even a Summoner, I think, is pretty bad. I don't like those units at all.
Mhm.
But you could bring 1 or 2, 3.
Appreciate your ninja.
Thank you.
I think I need to not fight Ninju actively in this fight. I need to wait for him to use his spells like he has on Morale Drain. Maybe. But also I want to summon in your backline. It's so fun.
I know you want to summon in my backline.
Mm-hmm.
If you have no morale gains, you're in a difficult position.
I do though. That's the thing is that I have two sources and I want to use both of them, but that requires a trade-off.
Let's see. I wish there was an easy way for me to just see what tomes you have so I can know if I'm about to get slammed by a big AoE spell or not, but I'm just gonna have to cross my fingers because I don't want to slow down the game looking up that stuff.
Yeah, I understand. I appreciate what you're saying.
It would be nice to see the affinities in combat.
Yep. Sure would be. I think this is good. Let's do this little shuffle.
Need to reload. Alright, the time to make decision, Winsley. Is it to do this or this? Because you've been thinking about this for the past 3 minutes, and you know what you want to do, and it's not right, but it's fun. It's fun.
I think
Where's
I've got enough resistance on my guys that a crocodile shouldn't be able to destroy me.
do have -4 blight resistance on this summer fairy, so you really only have 8 resistance on him. But you're right, that might not be enough to just obliterate him in one go.
Also, fun fact, I've never used Peace Bringers. Oh my god. I forgot to set my devotion level again.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I win now, right?
I hate that mechanic. This is why I never play Oathsworn. Because I never play Oathsworn, it's just never something I think about. It's getting away.
I mean, yeah.
You weren't gonna use Paragon, I assume.
No, it's devotee.
I really don't care about this one's morale like the other ones.
The Peace Bringers, I don't know why they didn't touch them after buffing all the other archers. They are highly underwhelming.
Alright, so if I go here with you.
It's strange. The longbow has base on their long shot. They gave the Zephyr Archer base, removed the AoE penalty, but they didn't give the line shot base for the Peacebringer. It used to have it. It got removed. And without Paragon, you don't get the Arrow of Harmony.
Yeah, that seems not bad either.
Has Winsley actually won against Ninja before?
Oh, plenty.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Not that it
There
never
was,
happens.
Kind of earlier when we were running skirmish format, he was beating me pretty consistently.
I'll take this guy over here. Hey.
Then I fought against Morgie a few times and examined what he did, and then I stopped losing.
That does seem like something that would happen, yes. Good.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that goes right back to the earlier conversation. Morgie min-maxes the absolute living daylights out of everything he does.
Yeah, no, I understand. You want to win.
Once again, that conversation was from a min-maxer to min-maxers.
Hey.
No, I mean, he also deliberately won't pick anything he considers weak.
As much as I want those
Or out
guys
of the
over here,
box
let's just take this.
niche scenarios, he just avoids them entirely.
Yeah, but what I saw when I looked at them was general approaches to how you can make your build, and how high you can really get numbers if you actually focus it. He also did a very good job of showing me that Abducting Cyclone is a very powerful spell.
Yeah, there's a reason we modded it completely out of the game.
I think it's a fun spell. I'm glad it's in the game. It's a little bit difficult to think of how you could, like, balance it or what changes could be made to it and allow it to still stay in a T2 tome. Because, I mean, it still only affects one unit when a lot of spells you want to affect multiple units if you're going to be spending the CP and your single spell cast per turn on them. But it allows you to get a pick before the engagement, which is really powerful. After engagement has occurred, I think it's a really cool and fun spell. But I don't know how you would,
It's the pre-engage, you
possibly
yoink a hero, right?
Yes, I'm aware. I, in fact, already described that. What I'm saying is that that part sucks. But after the engagement, it's a fine and fun spell. But unfortunately, I can't think of any way that you could, like, balance it or give some kind of minor change to it or anything that would actually fix that problem, because one way or the other, you know, you're going to be able to use it pre-engagement.
Yep, that's the way it is.
Right here.
That's what we just had to take it out. It's that simple. Everyone kept running it.
Think I make a move this way, and you can go up this way.
It's honestly the same deal as Disruption Wave, which they finally decided to change. Took them a year. Disruption Wave is just, you know, you cast it pre-engagement and you win the engagement. That's it. Or on the engagement turn, you cast it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Or not. One of those.
I'm not sure the nerf is enough, but it's something.
I place him here. Actually, you're gonna hit me with that spell again if I stand him there. Stand him a little bit further back, but still close. Five here, and like 5. A bunch. Alright, I think I'm gonna let you come to me now. Let's find out how badly I positioned my units. Good. That's probably what I needed to do. Really wanted to summon that crocodile. Really wanted to. Didn't you be honest? Did you realize that you were about to take that fire evocation on everybody?
Huh?
Everybody is burning.
Yeah. Oh, no, I did not, I did not realize that your hero was going to do that. I looked at everything except your hero, it turns out. But
yes!
the fire's not actually that big a deal.
The big difference here is that, from what I can tell, Ninja's army is, as far as possible, full melee with some supports, so that they all benefit from his enchantment choices.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you have some random ranged and mages in there that I assume have no enchantments whatsoever.
Yeah. I think you might be right.
And that
I mean, the
difference in
mages
unit
have,
power.
Pure flame staves for whatever that does.
Not much.
Mostly, I mean, the pyromancers have the goal of creating fire, right? And he's got the consecrating whatever, so they're good value for him here. The darters might have just been he didn't have another T1 choice. That happens to me.
I forgot that I had other choices. I picked them and then I felt bad not picking them. I could have had
Oh, okay.
Phantasm Warriors, and I
Fair enough.
probably should have had like, come on, Phantasm Warriors, like, yeah.
Yeah, they would have been better
They would have. I
in your
agree.
setup.
They definitely would have. But nah, we got some darters. Deal with it.
It's for tier 2 is, I don't know. Monk, like Ninja took, is an option.
There is the charge unit, which is actually fairly decent value, but I don't know.
That too.
It's okay. There's been situations where I've loved having it and situations where I've hated having it.
Well, it's just the age-old, you're stacking melee enchantments. They benefit the most.
Yeah.
It's just how the game is, unfortunately.
Yep. You gotta decide who needs this the most. Stop this, so rude.
Well, there is that one random Peacebringer in Ninja's army.
It gets the unicorn. It's on theme. Whatever. I didn't have another great choice for it, and I don't know. Having the extra flexibility of having a ranged piece might be kind of nice, especially for killing his crocodiles.
Yeah. Yes, come here. Come on. Come to me.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I agree. What are you doing? Why are you coming to me?
I was supposed to do this first.
Oh yeah, that too. That would have helped him.
I mean, the main thing with the unicorns is that the 6 hexes engagement, you can just run that distance.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time.
Right?
Like,
So
there
the
are
benefit
things that
only-
can block him, but most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, there's terrain, of course. And there's, you can phase after your first engagement, but that's assuming the unit hasn't actually died.
That's probably something you want to do, yeah.
Because the phase counts for the charge, if you have a charge bonus. Problem is getting them to attack, survive, and then attack again. That's always the issue here.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they do survive, they take casualties, so their damage goes down. That's why we never see the unicorns, really. Because terrain, just take a flying mount, problem solved.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people really like the flying mounts in your server. Why do you think the flying mounts are quite as popular as they are? Is it just the mobility and...
It's a multiple things. So they lowered them from 4 to 3 cost. That's one of the things. So they now directly compete with every other exotic mount. And what the flying mounts do is they give you the same movement, obviously, 40. They give you 5 cost movement on every hex in the game, which means they can move faster than the other mounts if they're crossing any kind of special terrain, and even on the default hexes, right? Because those cost 6 normally.
Mm-hmm.
So you're faster, just out of the box. You get reduced model count. Flying mounts are 2 models, not 3. like you see with these unicorns.
Okay, right. The model count is big.
So you're practically getting Tenacious for free, which is a 2-cost trait.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when you finally enter combat, you ignore Zone of Control, and you can fly over any obstacles.
Big stuff. I see what you're
So
saying. There's just a lot of functionality there that is kind of not
yeah,
expressed in the tooltip, but I get it.
I think the formation, the unit count is not shown on the tooltip. I don't know why. It's the same with the elephant and mammoth. They don't show it, but they also have 2 models.
Yeah.
Important information, if you ask me. I modded it onto the tooltip because it really should be there.
I think I agree with that.
But they're just superior to any exotic mount. You cannot give me a scenario where a different mount wins unless you remove the strategic layer of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So pure tactical, maybe a different mount's better. But it's not unicorns.
It's not unicorns. That's
Not
fair.
unicorn.
I think I agree.
Some people really like the bear for the alpha strike with mages. I don't agree because it's a one-time thing. Because it requires defense mode, right? Which is generally once per combat,
Mm-hmm.
maybe twice.
Oh, he's got one of those.
And attacking into defense mode is more than a 20% loss of your damage, so you're not even getting the damage back that the bears added.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of the mounts. I'm just like, I don't see why I want this. Or how I would want this.
And the 5 hit points they give nowadays, that's nothing. Not with all the changes to how health is gained from ranks. It's nice, but it's not game breaking.
Yes. You have that.
I think this is about how I need to be.
They did change spiders. Finally. They gave them swift. And they gave them scaling damage on the web attack. So scaling with unit tier. They might be good.
I think I remember hearing people talking about the spiders. It's alright. It's not nothing.
Well, the swift thing makes them ignore terrain. So for charge units, they no longer lose their bonus. Just because they stepped on a piece of grass.
But no, it's scary grass. You don't understand.
I get, it must be really sharp.
Exactly. You're understanding it now. That's what you're telling me.
I don't know. If I look at them all, I can maybe see spiders. I can see every flying mount being good, and that's maybe the elephant and mammoth in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
The others, no, I don't see it.
Trying to make a decision.
You did not give your hero a T2 item. Oh no, you did. You gave him fiery wake boots.
Yeah, he's the best.
More fire.
You know he exactly.
More fire.
You didn't give him the Wand of Blizzards on your mage hero? Alright, man.
Yeah, that thing is busted.
Probably should wait.
For
wait, he's
early
right.
game fights like this, it's too strong.
Alright, so in order to move everyone up, we're gonna need...
Especially if you throw it on a mage hero.
probably throw down stuff here.
I forgot a mount actually. The raptors are usable. Because they have 48 movement. If Triumph ever makes Geomancer or Transmuter mounted, you play them with raptors, they are crazy.
I believe it.
Because of the slippery.
Alright. Now, I'm going to want to keep these guys alive over here. Hit this group like so.
You know what I'm still waiting for though? Mounted polearm.
Sure. Why not?
They existed in Age of Wonders 3.
No, but something very close to them did.
I mean, where are they? Goblin, I
You
believe.
had there were the Orc Black Knights had they were a mounted unit that also had anti-large target kind of stuff, but they did not have pike square. They were not true pikemen.
Yeah, I was also looking at the Goblin
Sure, this
Big
group
Beetle
is
because they
there.
have Overwhelm.
Overwhelm is a
Yes,
trait of swordsmen, not pikes. It is a
What
trait
else,
that halberdiers have. That's what's special about halberdiers is they have the pikeman tags and also overwhelm, which is usually a swordsman ability.
Was it just the Orc unit then? Let's see. Black Knight. Yeah, Black Knight has the polearm tag.
Oh, it has just the straight up polearm tag? Oh, but it doesn't have pike square, so they have polearms. They are not pike units.
I guess because they're mounted, they can't, like, you know, hold their ground and form a formation.
Yeah, they can't stick their pikes into the ground. They're really more like lances. The logic on that counting as polearm is a little iffy, but whatever.
Alright, Andrew, you
Well-
successfully got me to cast my spell. Here?
And would a mounted polearm be that problematic?
Wait, did he not go for the thing that puts him immune to flanking?
Kinda, since they would be the thing that they're supposed
man.
to be countering, so they gain advantages that can't be used against them, I guess. Oh, no, the problem is that in Age of Wonders 3,
Right
if you have polearm units that have First Strike, which is another thing the Orc Black Knight, I believe, does not have, is it does not have First Strike.
No, they don't.
Yeah, if they have First Strike, then First Strike doesn't work against them, which is another big thing for polearms in that game.
Yeah, it cancels them out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
so
that work
it would
the same way here?
Well, I don't know how First Strike works here. I thought there was like some different deal with that. But in Age of Wonders 3, it would be a big deal because then you'd have cavalry that wouldn't be taking the initial retaliation attack from polearms, which is a big part of what makes them like useful. Is that if mobile units like cavalry charge into them, you're getting a good shot off first.
Nice. Lucky crit.
But they would take bonus damage still. So infantry versus cavalry polearms, they should lose the battle.
Depends.
The cavalry.
Well, no, because cavalry also get hold on, who just left? Oh, Godson left. Okay. So here's the problem. Cody. First Strike also deactivates charge. That is why charge doesn't work.
Right.
Cavalry units in that game get bonus damage if they move a certain number.
Yeah, I'm looking at their unit cards just to remember for sure.
Because they would lose out on that as well, it means that cavalry would counter polearms because the Alpha Strike would just kill them before they'd have a chance to hit back.
Path for.
Because the other thing is you could not give charge to the polearms because it's different in Age of Wonders 3, right? Charge is a damage bonus, and you can have a repeating attack rather than the current charge strike attack that we have here.
Yeah, it was similar in Planetfall 2. They had something like that Lancers had.
But I would think, okay, you have a polearm repeating attack mounted, no charge bonus. That's just mounted. That's it. Just so they can have mount traits and movement.
Theoretically, sure.
I'm not seeing how that would be a problem in any way other than movement, which, well, like I wouldn't give them the Pyro Templars. Because the first decent polearm in this game really was the Ancestral Warden, all because of their jump. which is
Alright.
funny because people consider them bad now.
Get it? We got it! I'm sorry, Ninju.
Mhm.
Your guy's insane.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I
See,
do miss
this
some
is-
things.
This is why condemn is a problem.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't.
Where did the insane come from? Oh, the Scald.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 50 base, I think, on Scald.
With the condemn though, it's likely enough.
Oh, but that's a Tyrant Knight, though. It's not like it has no status res to begin with. You can check. It probably has 5 or 4 at the moment.
Yeah, it has 5.
Sure that these guys are burning.
Like I've never taken issue with just Condemn or just Flash Freeze or just Phantasmal. It's all of them together. That's the problem. It's still crazy to me that Flash Freeze is -5.
It is, but Tome of the Cold Dark isn't really worth taking aside from that, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's a
The entire
little.
T3 tome is that you get to cast this one strong spell. It's a tome
Good
worth
Frostling
taking.
is not bad.
It's a tome worth taking that doesn't have an enchantment, and you aren't really going to be summoning the unit from it, so that's kind of neat. I wouldn't.
No,
really
but it's
wanna see
got a
that
transformation, and it's got a massive knowledge
the
SPI.
Transform is fine. The knowledge SPI I would know nothing about.
Oh, that one is 3 knowledge per ice province, snow or ice.
Uh-huh.
So if you play it with like Primal Mammoth, you get 30 knowledge or something from that, plus the 10 base.
Alright, the way we're gonna turn.
It's pretty crazy. Like for
Skirmish,
Skirmish, yeah, it's... I would still like Frostling, because how often do people, take freezing stuff?
Yeah, the Frostling's not bad, but it's just kind of like a fun bonus you get with the Flash Freeze. It's not. I would not be taking the tome for that transformation without Flash Freeze there. That
I guess not.
transformation generally does not factor into my consideration for that tome. It's just like if you happen to already want the tome, then here's a neat extra thing that you get.
Alright, I think this is my turn now, Ninja.
But a lot of that is because if that was like a T2 tome or something, it'd be a very different conversation. But as a T3 tome, it's competing with very powerful things.
Well, what bothers me is that you stack it with Blizzard, right? And you're up to -8.
Yeah, that's why we only allow one spellcaster.
Part of it, I'd say, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I just reduced Flash Freeze to 3 in the mod. It's still the whole province, like it still hits multiple armies.
Okay,
The Blizzard I completely took out. It's frost resistance that it reduces now.
alright. It says
Makes
next
it more manageable.
but that guy's just there. This guy's just here. This guy's just here.
But yeah,
Ninja,
there are
it's your
things in
turn.
like Age of Wonders 3 and Planetfall that I do miss in this game. Or that
Alright.
they've implemented in a different way.
That could have been worse for you. A fumble that only does 9 damage. But still, it's your tier 4. No, leave him alone. Oh, leave him alone. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The single strike units don't get a huge benefit.
Might be where you're going with those. Ooh,
It's not too bad on the
crits.
Honor Blades because of their offensive strike.
The Insanity 1 means that he's not still insane next turn, right?
I want to say that should be only one turn. Let me check what my unit says on his attack. Sanity, 40% for 1 turn. So I would assume you get him under control after, like, when you end your turn, I think this tag will disappear.
Yeah, it triggered now and then it goes away. It triggered at the start of the turn.
Good.
I still hate the way they changed it. The guaranteed
No.
ally strike.
My units. My other units. My cat. Look at my units. They're dead. I didn't take gifted casters, so I can't cast that much. Uh-oh.
Oh, that requires a full action, and then it makes a thing that can't move? Man.
Well, it's because it's on the cooldown. That's that one. I think most of those summons either come in with full actions and have once per battle, or it's that type of interaction there. Although I'm not too sure. The wild growth one that's a free action may actually bring in, or not wild. It's like there's like a staff thing that you can do to bring in a guy that's it doesn't take you an action, and that thing has 3 actions. It's kind of wild. Just requires there to be plants basically for you to do that too. My guy.
Your summon effectively stunned 3 of my units. No complaining.
Hey, yeah, he got in position. Allowed me to kill off the support, which is fine. You know, it's a good way to open a fight.
Man, I really wish I knew that thing would come out without full movement. I really could have used moving this guy to a different spot.
Yeah. You're gonna be fine. You're only on fire and stuff.
Guess there is a hidden benefit from your pyromancers actually,
Mm-hmm.
because they create cleansing flame.
Yeah.
That was what I said when you said they didn't seem useful.
I remember you saying that, yes.
I missed that part.
No, it's something that Ninju started bringing to some of these skirmishes, and I decided I wanted to try it in this build.
And they're the only thing that puts on fire other than like lava burst.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a hero skill might do it. Let's see if I can find that.
Oh,
the ironclad actually, the incendiary shot does it.
That was a lot removed.
And ignite, but ignite's single target.
Wait, you're faithful. No, he has Keeper's Mark. Curses.
Your hero's limited to 8, yeah. A level 12 dragon can set everything on fire with Inferno Breath.
Oh god.
Oh, I still have so
Pinned.
God damn it.
Yes, he's pinned. Yeah, no, I hate when that happens. I understand the frustration there. And you're in a nice spot for me. Thank you.
Aha! Here we go.
Oh. No. Wait,
That's not a lot of damage.
you're
No,
no longer
it's not.
pinned though. He can move places. And I can't. Oh,
Production. Yeah, okay.
oh.
Yeah, I like how it says can't reach target when you click the honor blade and hover the giant ruler. I'm like, yes, he can. What do you mean can't reach?
Remove all my stuff. How is it that you have like all this removal?
You mean removal?
It's like all my stuff is gone. It's just gone.
It's
Expensive.
like I picked
That's-
a build focused on getting into good positions.
Yeah, no, you
That's
got
why we take the ritualist.
good build.
A ritualist a day keeps the debuffs away.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm also not sure I actually killed all that many of your units.
Nah. Let's look at the breakdown and see what you got. You got 2 whole units, and I've killed 2. So yeah, this should be a good turn for me if I can find the actions I want to take. Yeah, probably okay there.
I think I'm like a good 20 seconds behind on the stream.
That makes sense, sure. Alright, I'm gonna definitely do this, because these guys need some healing. Try and make it so that you chew through something. Ah.
Why is my ruler facing the wrong way?
Is that just a graphical thing, or is it actually?
It looks like it's a graphical thing because you don't have flanking on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd be a bit
Yeah, your unit still
surprised.
cannot. Your archers still can't shoot. So
I'm gonna say I need to do some damage over here, so let's get this turn. I could be a better target, but I want these guys to 100% be on fire. Wow. For him. Got it. Oh. Pretty good damage. Made. Kind of just dead. Should probably ignore him. No. This guy's gonna have his thing up again. Yeah, that's a problem for me. Here, don't I? Gauge. String. Get into that.
Wait, how do those protectors not kill my honor guard? What did they use their AP on?
Oh, they attacked. They just didn't kill it. They didn't have the
Ow.
damage. I don't know. They just didn't have the damage somehow. Like you're burning and it did a lot. Just wasn't enough. Alright, we're gonna need to take that retaliation, unfortunately. Do really like that opportunity, so I think I have to take it. You're not getting great value out of this unit, so sure. Yeah, he's stuck there now. We have to take this. Should have done that first. Shoot. Well. Target the guy. There. We got him. Congratulations, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We got him. Alright, I'm gonna say static shield on you. That way it's just to deal with even more so than he already is. Or you could just say you're on fire. You're on fire now. They'll make you on fire. Sure, Ninja, this is probably wrong, but you're on fire now.
Okay.
Let me guess you can remove that because you are... Yeah, Keeper's Mark. I did the wrong thing. It's fine. I made my decision. Come at me. Yeah, no, I had 9 damage on that Honor Guard when he had 12 HP, so I got close. I got close to taking him out there. Did I get just one more guy dead, but a lot reduced quite significantly. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, no, leave him alone. Ah, you almost lived. So close. Oh, hello. I meant to put the static on him. I should have. Now you're gonna get exactly what you need. My morale, no. Yeah, that's a thing he'll be able to do. That's good. Word. Yeah, that's good. Good, good, good. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's why you can't have more. Okay. Oh, they changed that to that. That's okay.
Do you think the Vowkeeper's Purging Blast can get rid of stacks of Fury? Has that
Yes,
ever been tested?
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Just because it would really ruin my guys. Yeah, probably.
And that only says it's capable of... Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens. I guess I'll take that.
Regeneration, yeah, it's not. If it's just gonna remove one, I guess that's okay. Yeah. birding there. Wow. Alright, so we want to push that guy off. So close to just killing like there, and he'll come forward. Sure. Then stand next to two supports with this. Tempting, very tempting. We will start off by saying probably afford to give him heat on you. Alright. Put some disease on here. guess. Unfortunate. Not giving me a flank on him because he's in defense mode. That's it. I understand now. And then I reduce my damage. Good, good. That was unnecessary. I'm going to say I have to commit to this now, don't I? Oh well. Yeah, you can be in defense mode with fire all around you, I guess. I'm doing this strangest order I can imagine. Alright, now it's back to you, I believe. I don't see any other actions. Now you have no second wind, you can't get out of there. Cool, cool, cool. Makes sense. Okay. These guys in the back probably don't have too much that you want to do with them. A lot of support. Okay, that was something. That would have been actually.
Is
That would
this
have
the
been.
part where Cleansing Flame is blamed for your win?
Yeah. I think so. Good. No, it's. I agree. Actually, I do think without it, this would have gone quite differently.
Yeah, your whole build is kind of based around it, so I think it would have gone differently if you didn't have it. More
Makes sense.
importantly, me not having access to the Oathkeeper mechanic was probably also a very large factor here.
Yeah.
Wait, your
it's
harmony, right?
unfortunate.
Yes, so having an extra 20 HP on all of these units would have been very nice.
My
You know, the
morale.
ones that jumped in the back and got killed.
My morale.
D14, yeah, okay. That's actually a pretty high level for an early fight like this, but
Who cares?
might be fine.
Yeah, I think it's worth playing with. We haven't seen it too much. I like the Oathsworn, but for whatever reason, I haven't seen it in either our skirmishes or the too much in our actual full MPs either. You know, relatively speaking.
Oh, hey, the Fire Templar is routed.
Yeah,
Sick.
you did it. He's scared. He's so scared. No.
Well, the strength of the Strife cultures lies in being Paragon, and people achieve it on like turn 20.
Yeah.
In the real games.
No, I thought that one was a bit interesting in that regard.
And then you go Avenger or you go Warbound. strive for righteousness. The harmony culture is sadly not
How have you landed every single one of
good
those
place.
insanities?
No, I
think
missed.
Stalled has missed one.
No, last turn, yeah, he missed one. You're right. He one. I agree.
That's why I don't play them in the skirmish, because without Paragon, they don't work.
Oh, 2 grazes on an 80%.
In my format, I mean.
It's really unfortunate for me. Okay, bud, you don't need to worry about running. I got this. Your big friend, the Giant King. Ah, yes, Keeper's Mark, right. Like him to. Your guy's not going to be able to zone a control if he's in steadfast, right? That's kind of important here.
Yeah, he would.
He will, even in steadfast.
He won't opportunity attack, but he's still going to restrict movement.
Now, if I summon in next to you, does that mean he won't be able to move? That probably means he won't get to move. I need to make a decision. It's all fine here. Oh, I could probably gust you away with the thing. How far does this reach? It reaches pretty far. Nah, let's just do this. It's fine. Oh, nice crit.
Oh, cool! You killed the insane guy.
Yeah, no, whatever. I did. I agree. How dare I? So rude. I'm gonna have you. Yes, just do this.
What, is he not routing anymore? What the shit?
No, we got our morale back by killing you.
I thought
get
that
morale
didn't
back.
work. I thought once they were routed, they're routed.
Nah, you can get them to be unrouted. Hey, he's not locked in. That's good. I mean, for me.
Oh, because he's ethereal, because he can float, so I think he ignores that stuff.
I don't know why I just defense moded, but I did.
Well done.
You're no longer burning, so I'm gonna make you burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Okay.
I know. It was definitely the right maneuver. Yeah. Just do it again. Do it again. And you guys can come up this way. And I meant to beat you mostly just with crocodile disease nonsense, and now I feel bad that I threw cleansing flame in here. I didn't need it. I don't think I needed it. I think I could have gone dragons and it still would have worked like decently well. Of course, not as well as this. Oh no.
Oh, that didn't cleanse my pacified. They change how that work?
What did you try to cleanse with?
The summer. Oh, I haven't used that yet. That's why it didn't work.
There you go. My burning, no! No! Leave me alone. It's nice to be able to play Crocodile again. It's been a minute. I feel bad every time I do it. It says ally routed twice on this one unit. You just keep routing him, and it makes everyone else sad because he's a high tier unit. Oh no, that's actually that's interesting. That's not going to be enough, but it's interesting. Yes, you don't need to waste your thing on this.
That damage preview is also just completely wrong for the crocodiles
Yeah.
because of the thrashing and the disease.
Blocking myself here. Whatever.
It said 24, I think. He did 34, 36.
Hasn't been. Ow! More damage than I thought it was. Got a bit of this stuff. Oh my gosh. Nice. Do it.
Yeah, 21, he deals 37. It's like a 50% difference.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm keeping diseased at -2 if you don't mind.
Yeah. Wait, why?
Especially with battle mages being buffed recently, they don't need even more power.
Alright, I don't think I really need to cycle these guys over, but I will. Come here, guys. To say, you go here. Well played, Ninju. Considering the circumstances, I think you got like good value off of your stuff.
Uh-huh.
That hero looks far too creepy.
Which one?
The monkey hero on your side with the red face.
Oh, I randomed him. I didn't design it. Let's see. You don't
Something wrong with that smile.
I like the horns. The
I'm
horns
looking
are
at the teeth.
appropriate. Horns and teeth, it's all perfect together. Magma spirits, my friend.
That's like a psychotic killer face you got there.
Just keep making my guys route. No! No!
That's so cool that the spirit I got was a magma spirit.
Yeah, right. Of all the spirits. In that situation too, yeah.
It's really annoying that they don't have any movement, and also you might just randomly get the one that can't attack in melee.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just no consistency on whether or not summoning one next to a guy is a good move or not.
Yeah, it's a random factor. Pretty sure you run, you know. Ah. Guess my 50% will have to work. Guys, stop running. It's fine. You're okay.
And what are you doing? Just click auto back.
You're right. You're right. You're right. It's done. You guys are
Just
done.
can't even do anything.
Yeah, they
You
can't.
just make everything attack and you're done.
We're good.
That hero
What
can
am I
just
gonna do
staff
here?
blast.
Yeah, I'm. You're right. It's over.
Oh, he's even pacified. He can't do shit.
He's not routing though. He's very happy. He's fine. The
Yeah.
morale's
Joy
fine
Siphoners-
here.
Joy Siphoners took care of that for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna I think ramp up the stream here,
Yep.
and I will note for future not to do that again. No more the blah blah blah.
You
Flame
should
thingy.
look at the ban list when you're doing things.
To be fair, I did it like past midnight last night because I was like, I need to build, but still, no, it's not a good
To be
excuse.
fair, you made
Not
the
a real
poor
excuse.
choice of making your build at a time when your judgment is impaired.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I should have done swamps. That's what I should have done. Really, this whole fight would have been really interesting if you just kept putting my fire out by jumping in the swamps I put.